So tell us how you feel about the fact that the African Presidential Center is closing.
Okay, so obviously I am distraught a bit that the African Presidential Center is closing, but I'd like to highlight the fact that a lot of students didn't even know about the African Presidential Center until it was closing. And maybe the fact that it is closing or maybe changing is important for us to notice, because now we might get something better out of it. I have a feeling that this whole thing that is closing is not a doomsday for African representation on campus. I believe that we can get something better out of it, either a better center or a renewed center. If it does not close, we'll get a better African Presidential Center, more events, more opportunities for Africans, African Americans, or Caribbean Islanders, Pacific Islanders to just come together and find a place on campus. Or we can get a new center, something new, something more original, something different that will give us that same feeling of community on campus.
And so, what are other ways, you mentioned it a little bit before, but what are other ways in which the diversity on campus can be reflected and bettered?
Definitely. So there is an opportunity for unity to be established on campus when it comes to diversity, especially with the African American or African representation on campus. We can definitely have more events that bring us closer together. We can definitely expand the African Studies Center. It might be just a floor in the political science building or anthropology building, but we can definitely expand it. But one thing is we need the money. So definitely it will have to be something of us to come together as a group. We have to find ourselves in a way that we can make something out of it. So we have to come together as a group, whether it's the e-boards of the African Students Organization and UMOJA or the HCA and WIN organization. We definitely have to find a way to come together, get that money, and get something bigger for ourselves. I mean, look at BU Hillel, they're doing something. We can also do the same thing or make it even better. So it's just for us to put ourselves forward. There's no slacking, there's no administrative purpose that's gonna tear us down. We can definitely look to administrators to help us in the Howard Thurman Center or anywhere in the Dean of Students office. We can definitely get people to help us. So it's just for us to put the initiative forward.